Hi everyone, welcome to Sam Clift Talks. Recently I reacted to NF's Leave Me Alone for the very first time, and I was really struck by some of the themes that came up in that around OCD, around mental health, around self-identity. And many of you commented to let me know that I should start a bit further back in his catalogue. So that's where we are today. I'm going to be looking at Mansion by NF for the very first time. So hopefully this will give me a bit more insight into NF's personal journey with mental health and many of the struggles that he's gone through in his life. So here we go, let's get going.
Insidious is blind inception. What's reality with all these questions?
Starting with a car crash.
Feels like I missed my alarm and slept in. Broken legs, but I chase perfection. These walls are my blank expression. My mind is a home I'm trapped in, and it's lonely inside this mansion.
Yo, my mind is a house with walls, covered in lyrics, they're all over the place. The songs in the mirrors, written all over the floors, all over the chairs. And you get the uncut version of life when I go downstairs. That's where I write when I'm in a bad place and need to release, and let out the version of NF you don't want to see. I put holes in the walls with both of my fists till they bleed. You might get a glimpse of how I cope with all this anger in me. Physically abused, now that's the room that I don't want to be in. That picture ain't blurry at all, I just don't want to see it. And these walls ain't blank, I just think I don't want to see them. But why not? I'm in here, so I might as well read them. I gotta...
Whew. There's a real heavy weight to this. Partly that little piano in the background, that kind of grey backdrop that's just tainting the atmosphere of the video, and the car crash that it starts with. He survived, but yeah, recovery, trauma can come out of that perhaps. And then there's the physical abuse that he mentions as well. So he's obviously gone through some stuff, and wow, he's like really laying this out. This is the substance to the song. I mean, it's no holds barred. All right, let's keep going.
Want to see him, but why not? I'm in here, so I might as well read him. I gotta thank you for this anger that I carry around. Wish I could take a match and burn this whole room to the ground. Matter of fact, I think I'ma burn this room right now. Somehow this memory for some reason just won't you down. Throw me in the corner so you could see the fear in my eyes. Then took me downstairs and beat me till I screamed and I cried. Congratulations, you'll always have a room in my mind, but I'ma keep the door shut and lock the lyrics inside.
Woo! Oh wow, that is something. He's really detailing that abuse that he was getting there. Was this from his dad, or another adult figure in his life? I mean, he's jumping to a child here. Pick this up again in a second, but I'm kind of thinking that yeah, this is like an early childhood experience that he's had. Wow. Phew. It's really interesting that he's called the song Mansion, and then he's starting to talk about rooms, and like he's compartmentalizing different experiences he's had in his life, and he wants to close the door on this and contain that experience in one area. Like, he can't forget about it, but he can lock it away, and he can have some control over that as well. It's a really interesting way of visualizing it, and I can see how that can link up with OCD as well, in terms of that sense of control and order and structure as well. Like, it's a very it's quite a particular way of thinking. So wow, let's keep going.
Always have a room in my mind, but I'ma keep the door shut and lock the lyrics inside.
Insidious is blind inception. What's reality with all these questions? Feels like I missed my alarm and slept in. Broken legs, but I chase perfection. These walls are my blank expression. My mind is a home I'm trapped in, and it's lonely inside this mansion. inside this mansion.
Yo, my mind is a house with walls, covered in pain. See, my problem is I don't fix things, I just try to repaint. Cover them up like it never happened. Say I wish I could change. Are you confused? Come upstairs and I'll show you what I mean. This one.
It's talking there about covering up, repainting over things, rather than solving issues, rather than resolving problems, rather than moving forward. It's putting a rug over it, it's drawing a curtain on it, it's trying to find a new path, but not really resolving what's been going on. And that stuff can creep back up on you, like not necessarily in the short term, but certainly in the long term in life. And those kind of early trauma experiences don't always go away. They can resurface, they can get triggered by different life experiences, and you can't control that. So I've learned that myself through my own journey with depression, that you can have early experiences in life that can have a heavy effect on you in your adult life. And you know, they can define your outlook and your attitude and your aspirations, your self-confidence, your own self-worth. So there's so much wrapped up in trauma. Wow. That's a big area, I think, talking about. I know you can't see me gesticulating too much, but I'm using my arms a lot to be expressive here, which is unusual for me, but this is really striking. I'm gonna keep going, but I might circle back to some of these themes. Let's go.
See, my problem is I don't fix things, I just try to repaint. Cover them up like it never happened. Say I wish I could change. Are you confused? Come upstairs and I'll show you what I mean. This one's full of regrets, just keeps getting fuller it seems. Moment I walk into it's the same moment that I wanna leave. I get sick to my stomach every time I look at these things, but it's hard to look past when this is the room where I sleep. I look around, one of the worst things I wrote on these walls was the
It's hard to look past when it's in the room that I sleep. So he's like in the area, he's living in that area, he's spending his recreational time, his sleep time in the room that's causing him the grief, the trauma that he's having. So he's not getting away from it either. It's like the memories, the thoughts, the experiences are just, you know, you're around them. That's really hard. Okay, let's keep going.
This is the room where I sleep. I look around, one of the worst things I wrote on these walls was the moment I realized that I was losing my mind. And one of the first things I wrote was I wish I would've called, but I should just stop now. We ain't got enough room in this song. And I regret the fact that I struggle trying to find who I am, and I lie to myself and say I do the best that I can. Shrug it off like it ain't nothing, like it's out of my hand, and get ticked off whenever I see it affecting my plans. And I regret watching these trust issues eat me alive. And at the rate I'm going, I'll probably still be there when I die. Congratulations, you'll always have a room in my mind.
I see the trolleys back as well. Presuming this is the first video that the balloons and the trolley were present. I obviously haven't seen an earlier video than mentioned, but it's interesting that parallel with Leave Me Alone. So, and I know some of you have commented to say like these are part of some of those recurring themes in NF's videos, in particular that he's got the masks, he's got the smile, he's got the black balloons, he's got the trolley, and the idea that he's sort of weighed with these, and he's kind of carrying them around with him like he's shackled. And I'm sure I'll pick up some more around that. And if I'm missing anything here that you know of, please pop a comment down below and share your understanding with me, because I'm new to NF. I'm learning as I go, and I'm trying to pick this up real time, watching this video right now. So
Eat me alive, and at the rate I'm going, I'll probably still be there when I die. Congratulations, you'll always have a room in my mind. The question is, will I ever clean the walls off inside? Oof.
Insidious as blind inception. What's reality with all these questions? Feels like I missed my alarm and slept in. Broken legs, but I chase perfection. These walls are my blank expression. My mind is a home I'm trapped in, and it's only inside this mansion.
I'm trying not to stop too much, but it's so difficult because so many powerful words and phrases are in this that are really kind of resonating with me. And I don't want to break it up too much with just the meaning and that kind of value in what he's saying, that kind of personal outpouring of experience that's going on in this is deep. This is heavy stuff. Interesting, he was mentioning about like the trust issues that he was having, and just how easy it can be sometimes, I think, to trivialize that. That can really stop you doing much. That can make you very controlling. That can make you quite limited with what you're confident at doing and who the people are that are around you, who you talk to, who you open up to and share experiences with, and who you don't, who you shut out of your life. There's so much in that in itself, and I know it's a kind of passing point in this song, but there's so much weight to that kind of experience that he's referencing here. It shouldn't go overlooked, I don't think. A line that stood out to me as well was broken legs, but I chase perfection. Did he actually break his legs? And what that means to me is that he's damaged. He's seeing himself as a damaged person, but he's still chasing perfection. Whether he'll get to that point, I don't know. Or whether he's kind of saying that that's not a possibility, that he can get to where he wants to go because he's damaged. For some people, the damage is the motivation to like overcome adversity and get to where they want to be. And for other people, that can be a pipe dream. It can be something that isn't achievable. Well, again, one of those really interesting, quite deep lines that can resonate really heavily. If you know a little bit more around that, let me know in the comments. Okay, let's keep going.
There's a home I'm trapped in, and it's only inside this mansion. Inside this mansion.
Yo, this part of my house, no one's been in it for years. I built the safe room and I don't let no one in there. Cause if I do, there's a chance that they might disappear and not come back. And I admit, I am emotionally scared to let anyone.
Just some of this imagery, he's like in a cell in a wider room, and the only thing that comes to mind with that is Hannibal Lecter, Silence of the Lambs kind of vibe going on there. I don't think the sinister edge is really what he's after there, but it's just atmospheric. And, he's talking about his safe room. And I guess that kind of symbolizes it, that like he's locked in or everyone else is locked out. But again, there's that control there. Okay, let's keep going.
Might disappear and not come back. And I admit, I am emotionally scared to let anyone inside, so I just leave my doors locked. You might get other doors to open up, but this door's not. Cause I don't want you to have the opportunity to hurt me, and I'll be the only person that I can blame when you desert me. I'm barricaded inside, so stop watching. I'm not coming to the door, so stop knocking. Stop knocking. I'm trapped here. God keeps saying I'm not locked. I chose this. I am lost in my own conscience. I know that shutting the world down ain't solving the problem, but I didn't build this house because I thought it would solve them. I built it because I thought that it was safer in there, but it's not. I'm not the only thing that's living in here. Fear came to my house years ago. I let him in. Maybe that's a problem, cause I've been dealing with this ever since. I thought that he would leave, but it's obvious he never did. He must have picked a room and got comfortable and settled in. Now I'm in a position to either sit here and let him win or put him back outside where it came from, but I never can. Cause in order to do that, I'd have to open the doors. Is that me or the fear talking? I don't know anymore.
What happened there? I'm just going to restart that bit, I think.
This mansion. Inside this mansion.
So this part of my house, no one's been in it for years. I built a safe room and I don't let no one in there. Cause if I do, there's a chance that they might disappear and not come back. And I admit, I am emotionally scared to let anyone inside, so I just leave my doors locked. You might get other doors to open up, but this door's not. Cause I don't want you to have the opportunity to hurt me, and I'll be the only person that I can blame when you desert me. I'm barricaded inside, so stop watching. I'm not coming to the door, so stop knocking. Stop knocking. I'm trapped here. God keeps saying I'm not locked. I chose this. I am lost in my own conscience. I know that shutting the world down ain't solving the problem, but I didn't build this house because I thought it would solve them. I built it because I thought that it was safer in there, but it's not. I'm not the only thing that's living in here. Fear came to my house years ago. I let him in. Maybe that's a problem, cause I've been dealing with this ever since. I thought that he would leave, but it's obvious he never did. He must have picked a room and got comfortable and settled in. Now I'm in a position, it's either sit here and let him win or put him back outside where it came from, but I never can. Cause in order to do that, I'd have to open the doors. Is that me or the fear talking? I don't know anymore.
Okay, that was the end. Okay. I feel like that was a real dive into NF's mind in that song. Absolutely fascinating, but yeah, heavy as well. Like really laying bare what he'd been going through. Fascinating, like the idea of the mansion and the rooms and the different emotions and experiences that he's trying to lock away in the different rooms. And towards the end there, he was talking about fear, and I can't remember the exact line he said. I want to just skip back to that quick.
But I didn't build this house because I thought it would solve them. I built it because I thought that it was safer in there, but it's not. I'm not the only thing that's living in here. Fear came to my house.
I'm not the only thing that's living in here. And he's talking about his mind and fear. Yeah, you can't not have fear. It's part of the human condition. It's built into our emotions, and I think fear, is creating that doubt, that anxiety, that sense of self, that morale, your own personal identity. Fear is like hardwired across all of that, and you're trying to repress that fear as much as you can, but you can't remove yourself from it. And it makes me think that he's let someone in that he doesn't want in. To me, it's as if he's created his own. It's as if he's created his own space, his own world, his own paradise, his own place that he can call his own in his head, and it's only got the things in it that he wants to have in it, and it's got his different life experiences, but they're controlled and managed through these rooms, and he can restrain them, he can control them, and fear has got in there, and fear is kind of like the virus that's seeping through, and it's taking away that sense of control and order and that harmony that he has in building up his own mental resilience. And yeah, I guess like he's dealing with that, but it's as if he's terrified by that as well. This is some of the stuff that I'm getting from this. So let me know if this lands with you, or if you see some of this in a very different light as well. I'm trying to react to this from a mental health point of view, both from my own personal experience and understanding, and also just looking at some of those themes that are coming up within the video and within the lyrics. So it's a powerful song, this one. I'm definitely going to be listening to it again. And I'm looking forward to exploring a bit more of NF as well. So if there are any particular tracks you think I should be looking at next, please let me know. I'm particularly keen to look at NF's personal journey through mental health, mental illness, and some of the challenges that he's had through life. So that's the lens that I'm looking at his videos in. So let me know what you think. Thank you for watching. It's been a right roller coaster today looking at this video, and I'm really pleased that I have. An absolutely fascinating artist, and I feel like I'm maybe coming into his work a little bit late, but better late than never. And there's just so much substance in what he does, and yeah, he's definitely like top tier musician for me. Absolutely amazing. Okay, thank you for watching, and I'll look forward to seeing you on the next video.